Happy Friday, everyone. I hope you all have had a good week. Wanted to go live on Friday with 5 things that happened this week. And I'm starting with my garden. Just wanted to show the progress from last week. We have had torrential rainstorms here. And if you go back to last week's video, you will see that things have definitely gotten out of control. Well, not out of control. The weeds have gotten out of control, but the plants are flourishing very nicely. And everything's looking super green and lush. And I love that. Not a lot of blooms yet, but we're starting to get some new stuff. Here's the dahlias. And my flowering plants. I learned some new stuff this week about deadheading from my friend Dawn McVeigh. And more flowering stuff over here. So anyways, it's coming along. I'm waiting for my guy to come and do some weeding for me. And so next week will look way better. But anyways, that's my gardening progress. Here's Zoe and Penny. And speaking of the dogs, we've had terrible problems with Indy and Zoe. Let me flip you guys back. With the rain, the thunderstorms, it's really sending them over the edge. Last night, it was so bad that poor Indy, she's now taken to going into the closet down in my husband's office, which is terrible. I just feel so bad for her. And Zoe, her biggest problem is basically she just shakes and shakes and shakes. It's really sad. But Penny, believe it or not, the one who's scared of everybody with the stranger danger, she doesn't have a problem with the storms, which is very interesting. She did have a problem, though, with some fireworks that went off this week. It was terrible. They were very, very bad, and I felt so bad for her. So definitely not looking forward to 4th of July. So anyways, so we got those 2 things. And then for as far as my mom goes, wanted to do an update. That's kind of like my biggest thing right now. Basically, she's been at skilled nursing for a week now. We got her over there last Friday, actually, after I did my live. And things were not going great because, huge change. I mean, she's been through so much between the infection and the change of the hospital and now the rehab, and she was barely eating. She was still not toileting. In fact, when they would try to change her, she would get combative, which was horrible. And besides that, she's not even walking. She's now a 2-person assist, and that's horrible. So anyways, I moved her out of memory care on Saturday. In the contract, I saw that it said as soon as you vacate, as long as you need a higher level of care, then the contract is terminated. And I brought that to their attention, to which they still were trying to demand me to pay them another 30 days, which I adamantly refuse. There's absolutely no way. They cannot meet her level of care. It's just not fair. So anyways, I basically told them they can take me to corporate, I don't care. And that my niece and I went over there, we moved her out and got everything out, and that is the end of that. So I spent all day Saturday doing that, got her moved over to the new place. And, it's been a rough week, especially with her not eating. I found her in bed again last night at 6 o'clock, which I hate. She's a 2-person assist, so, they have to put her to bed early because they don't have enough people to do it later in the night. So I'm just hoping maybe we can get more movement back. I don't know. I'm still waiting for an update from PT. I know they have been working with her. But I also did go ahead and get hospice involved. Actually, I just wanted to get my wound care nurse back. She's the most amazing person, because the wound care they have now, the doctor won't talk to me. I don't know why. So that makes me worried. So they did go over there this morning, and they evaluated her, and they did say that she was doing better this morning. So we're going to wait and give her another week of PT, because hospice won't pay for that. And then just see what happens. But I had an amazing thing happen just a little while ago, and they called me and they said that she wanted to talk to her father, which you know, of course that's not going to happen, but the nurse was super nice. And in fact, they've all been really, really nice over there. And I can't, you know, I'm really happy with that. And she called me instead. She said, you know, let's call your daughter. And so she did. And I haven't talked to my mom on the phone in over 2 weeks. And so it was just amazing to be able to talk to her. And she sounded so much better than last night. And she was crying and she kept telling me how she loved me. And then she started to make me cry. And they said she ate probably like 50% of her lunch today. So maybe she's like a cat with 9 lives, my mother. She is one strong woman, let me tell you. Maybe we can get her back to a little bit to where she was. I mean, that would be amazing. I don't know. I mean, the dementia, of course, you know, it's not something that's ever going to get better, but we shall see. I mean, the psychic did say she wasn't going anywhere anytime soon, so maybe she's right. So anyways, that's that for my mom. And then I ended up meeting yesterday with some state senators. My cousin Renee, she lost her mom in January. That's my mother's cousin. And she had a horrendous experience with her. Sorry about Zoe. And basically, she is trying to, you know, what happened to her was horrible. Should never have happened either. And so we're trying to get some change made with elder care. There has to be change made. This is just not right. And so they were very kind, and there was 3 of us there. They listened to us for about an hour, and I'm hoping that maybe something will come of this. I know that all of us have to continue sharing our stories, though, because this is not right. This is something that should never, ever, ever happen. And, you know, my friend Julie was talking to her this week, and she made a really good point that, you know, it almost feels like these people are being punished. Our elders are being punished for getting old. And it's the most horrible, awful thing ever. But you know what? She's right. That's exactly what it feels like. And we need to be the change here because we are going to be those people one day. So if you guys have a story to tell, please tell it. Because that's, you know, what keeps me going right now is I am on a mission to get change for these people. So anyways, Etsy has been actually a little better. Things have picked up a little bit. And, you know, it's been hard to work, though, dealing with all the things with my mom. But I did get a twin order for a boy-girl twin package where I do the onesie. I know it's going to be backwards, but this is the boy one. I got that one done. And then I've got to do the girl, and that's going to be a tutu. And there's actually a bow tie that goes with this. And then I've got a bunch of nautical stuff, boats and stuff, too. So anyways, hopefully this weekend I can get some work done, so that'll be good. And then I just wanted to end it with a little bit of prayer. Actually, I was watching today. I love watching on Fridays. I love watching Faith Friday on the GMA show. It's at noon on our time, and there was a guy on there I hadn't heard of before, James Leviquay, I think it is. And it was very inspiring, and he actually brought up the verse Jeremiah 29:11-13, which is just amazing for right now. And it's, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Then you will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart." And that is just perfect for where I'm at right now, and hopefully it's an encouragement for you too. So anyways, that's it. Let's just end with a little bit of prayer for some people I know that need it. Of course, my friend Jana, who is not doing well again. She's in a lot of pain. She's got shingles now and is trying to recover from a back surgery. And then Josh and his mom. And I encourage you, you know, with it being Pride Month and everything, go over to his channel. He has got some amazing things to say, you know, and I think you guys should hear it. He's just an amazing person. And also for his mom, she's going through some health stuff. And then my friend Ash Kelly over on Instagram, she had to have surgery again yesterday. So if you guys are in need of prayer, let me know. I'll add you to the list. And also, please keep Ukraine in your prayers, stop this senseless war. And also, you know, let's pray for stop anti-Semitism and stop the hate in the LGBTQ community, help the women in Iran have their freedoms, and just pray for this world. So I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you next week.